Hello, everybody. So, today's topic is, as I mentioned yesterday, as I give some secret ideas, uh, I will say some days healing. I will speak about healing in general. I will speak how you can heal yourself, how you can protect yourself that you will not need healing, how you can allow others to heal you. This is all without this traditional medicine. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca, that's amazing. Yeah, you can just listen. You know my face. So, I do not say that traditional medicine is not good, but I suggest people, okay, allow something else also to help you, especially if you have some things that are not right now here to be helpful for you, you know. I Yeah, that's amazing, Rebecca. I realized that I'm a healer approximately the same time when my ability for clairvoyant opened and mediumship, and then actually I started to try how I can heal others. At least maybe that they will feel something that I can do something to people. So I have like 3, 4 examples how I healed or at least sent some positive energy and people felt this energy really really strongly. So first I remember we went on the concert with my friend and her daughter, and we were hanging out in the city because we came earlier, and then I asked to the daughter, she was with at that time like I think 15, that I will send her some energy on the back and she has to tell me where she felt this. So I focused on this lower part. I focused on lower part. I sent her love, positive energy, this healing energy, and she said that she felt it here. I said, okay, that's amazing. So you are accepting my energy. Her mother was doing something else at that time, and then when we were waiting to enter the concert in front of the hall, I said, okay, listen, I can do you also some healings. I know that you have some issues with your knees because she was like overweight. And she's like, yes, I know. And then I went to the knees. It was been fun, like in front of the concert. And I started to send her this positive energy into the knees. And later, her daughter told me what this looked like. At the beginning, she was being like, nothing is happening. Yeah. And then she's like, what's going on? What's going on? And at that time, she starts to feel that something is happening. She looked down and she can see that I only hold my hands. But she told me later that she felt that like I touch her and I starts to massage her. So really something extraordinary. At that time, she starts to believe me, but she never used my ability that I can help her. That was been out of my fiance. We visit her. I told her, listen, I can do a therapy because she told me that she has some problems with her back. I said, listen, lay down with your head down, and I will do a therapy. And I was sending her energy from like, let's say 8 inches, 8 to 10 inches, really like it was been at least so that kind of difference between my hands and her body. And I was doing this therapy like 15-20 minutes, and then at the end I said we are finished, and she's like that she really feels good. And I told and she's like, did you touch me, did you put hands on my neck and the rest of the body? I said, no, I never touched you. I was only sending you these positive vibes. And she told me that has been amazing. Later that day, we went home, and at evening she sent me a text that usually she has to take medicine for killing pain like approximately at 4 p.m. At that time, at this day, she took it like at 10, 11 p.m. So definitely helped. So this is how my healing energy actually working. So whenever you visit some kind of healer, whenever, or maybe this can be also a long distance healer, you have to be aware that you and your soul and your body has to allow this energy which is coming from someone into your body, that you allow this energy to enters you and starts to do, I would say, magic. So when you are open for this, then you can say, okay, it helps me with healing, it helps me with feeling better, it helps me with all these things. So allowing and especially believing, yeah, this can help me. If people do not believe and they are open, I can prove them, yes, I can do some positive healings to you, or that I can send you some positive vibes. So definitely it's like this opening is important. What is also important that I want to somehow teach you or give you a lesson, that you can heal yourself also. Everybody is a healer for himself or herself. So you can heal yourself from any kind of disease that you have it, not like this strong, I don't know, also I would say also stronger, but you just have to really have this strong belief that you can do this. There is so many proofs that people with their mind created totally healthy body, but before they have cancer, tumor, and stuff like that. So you can heal yourself with one easy step-by-step process, and this process is calling just be happy. Maybe you say, this is crazy. Yes, why? I will explain to you why is this so when you are happy, then you are in these positive vibes. From here, you do not allow nothing negative in your body. So when you start to feel good, when you start to feel amazing, when you start to laugh, when you start to be in really good energy, then also your body can start to heal if you have any kind of disease. I know for myself that this worked really super strong. I had a flu and I barely moved, but every single time that I had to clean my nose, I went to the toilet and I looked myself in the mirror and I said, you're healthy and I'm happy. You know that usually takes like up to 1 week to 10 days that you get better if you have a flu, but in my case it was been like 2-3 days. So you can put yourself together much faster if you just see yourself in this healthy position, in this position that yes, I'm okay, I'm super good, I'm feeling really good. They suggest, a lot of people suggest, and also me. So when you start to feel really bad, go and watch some funny movies. Go to watch some stand-up comedies, whatever, that you start to laugh. Because when you start to laugh, your vibes are changing on the better, and then your body starts to create positive cells which are killing these negative cells. Negative cells are disease, and with this attacking, you will be much better, how to say this, relationship to yourself, and your cells who are attacking you will be demolished, will be destroyed and erased from your body. So definitely also you can heal yourself, but you have to be happy, you have to be joyful, you have to see yourself really like these positive vibes. I don't know if you heard about these red noses. Those are really like strong indicators how laugh, smiling, jokes can help, especially kids who has, I don't know, tumors and cancers and so on. They need something that they put smile in their faces, that they can start to feel good. And these red noses, who are usually like some kind of clowns, enter the hospital and they make some jokes, some fun, and kids starts to laugh. At least this day, they start to fight back against the the cancer, tumor, whatever, So this is really important that if this will be available like 24/7, will be much, much better. Why? Because in this case, all these kids will be healed in like maybe 1 month, 2 months. Uh, it doesn't matter that maybe they're like in stage 4 or even worse. I have really strong experience with one of my clients. Actually, it happened when I worked on one website, and this girl entered my room. It was been like the same as it right now. So people were listening to me live, who wanted to speak with me privately, just took me private. Then they start to pay. I start to receive money. But at that time, I was also giving like free messages. I was giving here, and I told her, listen, I can see that you'll travel like in 4 weeks, and this girl write down that she has a cancer in 4th stage, and that doctors told her that she will live approximately 14 days to 3 weeks. I was being shocked. I was like, and she told me, yeah, the only traveling that it will be traveling to my graveyard. I was being shocked even more. And then I told her, listen, if you want, I can do a therapy, and I started a therapy for her, and I do her therapy like 10 minutes. And then she told me that she felt that something is happening because she has tumor. I think that she has cancer tumor in head, and that something starts to happen over there. And she felt really good at that time. And just before I went to sleep, she asked me, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "Yes, of course, no problem. I can do everything for someone who is literally dying. Why not?" And she's like, "Can you do me another therapy?" I said, "Yes, of course, no problem." I did additional therapy for her. Next day, she enters and she's like, "I don't know what you did, but today my parents was being really like shocked what is happening, because I didn't complain that I have hurts, that my head is hurting, and so on, so on, so on. And something is going on." And so on next day I did again one therapy, and then few days later again. And then I told her, listen, the only thing that I want is that you come back like in 6 months and you tell me that you're okay. And what happened, like really like in 4 or 5 months, she appeared in my room and she's like, I don't know if you remember me, but like 4 months ago you did some therapies for me. I'm the girl with the cancer, with tumor. Yeah, she has tumor. And she told me the doctors cannot believe what is happening because the first tumor was shrinked for 95%. For me, this would be like a big win, and for her also. And then she's like, but I have to tell you that next to this shrinked tumor, another one starts to grow. I said, okay, listen, I focused on this another one. In my mind, I destroyed this second tumor, and this first tumor also starts to attack. And then next day she's back, and like, I don't know what you did, but the doctors checked that there is no second tumor anymore, and also this first one is like shrink right now for like 96-97%. So definitely, like, I saved her. Unfortunately, shortly after that, I went down from this website and we couldn't be in touch anymore. But I have strong faith that she survived. So it was really like some kind of positive feedbacks for me. One time it was being totally opposite. It's also, I would say, correlated with this healing, but not maybe literally. There's been one girl, she used to have a screen name Shakira. And every single time that she entered my room, I did some fun of Shakira. I started to sing whenever, wherever, and stuff like that. And then one day, uh, it happened like she came in my room, everything is good. She left. She came only for like 3 messages, and then she enjoyed time when she was in my room. And then she left. And then next day, uh, some other screen names. I knew a lot of screen names because a lot of people came to my room. So you just know who these people are, like at least for screen names. And then new screen name enters and like, okay, Nostradamus, we have to tell you something. Shakira left a goodbye message. I was like, what is going on? And she's like, yeah, that she has really big problems in her life, that she suffered a lot, and she killed herself like with overdose, and she wrote down this last goodbye letter, and she said, "Thank, please find this and this person. So find Nostradamus on this website and tell him that I really enjoyed that he was the only person who cheered me up in these hard days for her. Everybody who has been in the room, it was like I think 10 people, including me, starts to cry, because it was really like some kind of, and all of these people knew her like by screen name. Oh yeah, yes, of course I remember Shakira. She has been here yesterday, but right now she's dead. So it was a really big shock for me. I couldn't know that this will happen, but it's like that at least this sending her positive vibes in these really bad times for her has been obviously so important that she included me in this goodbye letter. 3 4 days later, also her mother came into the room and she said again that they're so grateful that at least one person helped her with this. And I said, if you need anything, let me know. I'm also a medium, so if you want, I can connect with her. But later, they just stop using this, and it has been over. So definitely, that kind of things correlated with health can be really shocking when you start to look everything from the distance. But for me, I know that this healings and self-healing, and how to allow that someone else is healing you, and that you can maybe also try to heal others, all this is possible. So if you want also become a healer, or at least try to do this, just as always, pray and ask universe, guides, can you help me with these healings? Can you help me with this? And then just starts to use, I don't know, your mind. I use my hands. So when I do healings, I just close my eyes and just point my hands to the person that I'm sending this energy, positive energy, loving energy, and then I just see this flow of golden light or white light, whatever I ask for, this starts to happen. A lot of people are scared when something starts to happen inside of them. But when they realize, okay, this is helping me, they're like, okay, I allow this, no problem, no problem. So allow also yourself that you can be a healer, but take responsibility for this also. I always tell people, I can help you with some stages, but I cannot heal you totally. You still maybe have to go to the medicine and ask them for like a second opinion, or maybe I will be the second opinion. I don't know. But anyway, it's not only that I cannot say, yes, I can save you from the cancer. I cannot say I can save you from tumor. You also have to invest a lot of energy to help both of us, to both of so you and me, that both of us create your better health. I remember once I had a client. She's like, yeah, I don't feel good. Can you help me with this? I cannot sleep because I have issues, blah, blah, blah. I told her, listen, in 15 minutes, like give me 15 minutes, I will do a therapy. And then I will call you, and that will be it. So it was been in the middle of the day, like 1 or 2 p.m. I told her, listen, just sit on the sofa or wherever and just do nothing, just allow that I'm doing everything. And it was a long distance healing, and I started to heal her. I told her in my mind like one sentence, how she has starts to feel like that she has to, like, I don't give a about others. And then I called her. I woke her up, because she fell to sleep. She couldn't fall to sleep at night, but she fell to sleep when I was doing her therapy. And then it happened that uh, she's like, she told me, you know what, I feel that I don't give a shit about what others think about me. So she received my message through my mind, because also she needed this. I continue doing therapies for her, and she went really on the better place, and also it definitely worked because she was being prepared for this. She's like, yeah, okay, let's do this. So definitely, if you invest something and I can help you with this, or you search for someone else who can help you with this, you can get better in any kind of disease. Also, right now, this virus, I will not mention it because I told you that I will not mention this virus, can be healed at home, can be healed with yourself. Why? You just have to feel this happiness, joyful. With this, any kind of disease can be healed. Put this in your mind. Whatever you have, it can be healed. I know it's hard to get from modern medicine. Yeah, you have cancer, and yeah, I have cancer. That's amazing, but I will fight for this. It is hard for this, but you can find a way that you put yourself in these happy moments, that you do not think about what you have, because in this case, what will happen is that you will give food to your disease. You will give, you will feed your disease, and your disease will be strong, become stronger and stronger and stronger. So you didn't do nothing right, but or wrong. But when you focus only on you, yes, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, that you repeat like these affirmations, as I mentioned yesterday. When you start to use affirmations, I'm okay, I'm healthy, I'm happy that I'm alive, that my body is okay, then you can heal yourself. You can go over this. You can really beat whoever you want. And this is important, that you are aware of the power of your mind, because healing is nothing else than healing, actually beating yourself with your beliefs towards any kind of disease. So whenever you heal, you have to have faith and believe that it is possible that you win this race, that you win this battle. How many times people say, yeah, I win battle against cancer? Because it is a battle. Who will give up first, cancer or you? The one who will win, the other will lose, or life, or that maybe cancer just go away. So whenever you starts to fight, at that time you have to realize that you have the power to go over this. If you do not see result at the beginning, that you can be healed, of course this will not help you. You have to see this positive outcome that is at the end of the tunnel, and then it will help you. It will come, universe, God will help you that you reach this destination, to heal your body, to achieve something that maybe 5% people achieve, but 95 who are not fighters cannot achieve. This is also important. So be healer for yourself. Uh, the strongest healing energy that is pure love. Why? As you know, pure love is really like the highest possible vibration that you can have it. So if you can put pure love into healing, then you will be successful. If you send love to your body, then this love will kill all these negative cells. As you know, Rebecca, I know that you are a mother. If your son starts to feel not strange like right now, these breakouts, but like when your son maybe starts to feel sick, you take care for him. You start to hug him, kiss him, give him this pure love. and when you start to give him pure love, he became better. It's always like that, you know. It's like that. If you, I we have this meeting with parents in kindergarten, and I told to everybody, not just to the this auntie Petra, who is taking care for our kids. I told them, if you want to see what kind of relationship parents has, you have to check health situation at kid. Why? Because our kids are total reflection of what kind of relationship we have. I know this for myself that this is 100% sure. Maybe Rebecca, this is also can be issue at your side. You know why? Like this year, in the middle of February, me and my fiance have really huge fight. Never huger. At this point, you know, she told me that she will leave, blah blah blah. But my daughter, she's a peacemaker. You know, she's she stood in front of us and she really like connect us again. You know, but because of this breakout that we had, it because of all this yelling and everything, all of us get sick. My daughter, for the first time in these 4 years, 3.5, 4 years, got sick really strongly. It's not. It was been like that. She had fever, you know, but before that, she never has it. She was really healthy as fish, as you say. But at that time, she got sick. She got fever. She got full nose, everything. You know, she got better like really soon, like in 3 4 days, because we stabilized situation. But she was really like a reflection of our our issue that we have it, you know. And then when I look other kids and I can see that some kids are constantly sick, you know, then just now, of course, parents have some issues. Parents have some fights all the time, and this negative energy that is circling in the family is affecting kids. And when kids are affected, kids are like that they're like a sponge. They suck this energy, and when they suck this energy, of course they can get sick. If you will eat food which is not prepared good or which is raw but you have to cook it, of course you will get sick. It is the same with kids. It's like that you give them potato, eat this potato. Yeah, but who will cook it? No, no, eat it. In this case, you know that you will get fever. You know, and kids got it because their immune system is, I would say, a little weaker than ours. You know, so definitely we have to be also aware that we can influence on health of our kids, but also, in the other hand, we can help them with our pure love that they can be healed. So every parent can heal small diseases to their kids. You know, so every single one has this power, hugging, kissing, sending love, because love is the universal healing energy to improve this health situation at our kids. When we start to accept this, then we became stronger, really stronger, you know. I remember when my daughter has this first not feeling good, that she was crying and we didn't know what is happening. Actually, she starts to get her teeth, and I do her a therapy that her pain was not been so big as it could be without this healing energy, and she felt really like from crying and screaming to just these little cries, you know, that was being like under the control, and later everything was being good for her, you know. So again, right now, when I see that my kid is crying, I just or I hug him or just put my hands up, and my fiance knows what I'm doing. Hello, Al, and I just tell him that I am sending him this. No, my daughter got teeth 3 years ago. Yes, Rebecca, definitely. And so when I take care of them, I know that as a reward, someone else will take care of me like that. So definitely, you have to be aware that what you have inside, it's so powerful that nobody can measure. You know, parents can heal their kids, uh, especially as I said, these small diseases which are important. You know, like some kind of flu or fever. You know, but in some stronger cases, take to the doctor or use. You see, yeah, something positive. Definitely, he sense that it is start to happening, and of course, right now wants to be here more with you. You know, Rebecca, that's amazing. I'm happy. Yes, it happened in February. So let's say 1 month and a half. I think it has been like in the middle of February. This is why we all get sick at that time. These positive vibes is like the beginning of healing. Yeah, I know. Uh, People have to allow this to happen, and people have to notice that everything is all right, and allowing positive energy to enter, and then the process of healing can start. You know, when usually when I start to do healing to people who have like some issues, I just ask my guides to take care to eliminate these not wealthy, not healthy cells, deleted and replaced with new ones. You know, this is really like a crucial moment when all these negative cells, negative vibes that you have inside are like splashed out, and then new cells come. You know, you have to know that our whole body changed every 7 years. So every single 7 years, the whole body is changed. So all cells are replaced with new ones. But with healing, you can fast forward this. You know, when people have some kind of diseases, this sending proper healing energy can replace in much faster. You know, I believe that all of you read some kind of stories when people starts to pray for some persons, and these prayers was being heard, and people get well. Prayers are nothing else than love that you are sending to a specific person. So when you start to pray, prayer is actually sending love to someone, and of course, yeah, Rebecca. So when a lot of people starts to pray for someone, it's like they starts to send him this or her positive energy, positive energy, positive energy. And you have to know that the more people are doing this, yeah, yeah, Rebecca. So you didn't know that? Yeah, I didn't know that also. And but I heard this like I would say in January, February this year. So what is happening that when multiple people starts to do something to someone, the power is increasing potentially. And also, if one people sending you positive energy, it has like power of one. If you have two people who are doing the same thing, it's two times two, it's four. If three people send you positive vibes, it's three times three times three, it's 27. So one, four, 27, then you know how fast this is going, especially when you have really like a lot of people who participate in these prayers, in this sending love. So when you have like 100 people who pray for one specific person, then this is so powerful. As you know, this group prayers, group session prayers to help, I don't know, people in the area where there has been like, I don't know, maybe earthquake or something. It is so strong and so powerful. You know why? Because people really focus on sending positive vibes to certain people, and this group of people who need help, it will get it that way or another way. So it definitely works, but you have to also see results. You have to maybe wait for some results, and then things will happen. So self healing is equal self love. I talked about self love 2 3 days ago. Healing, self healing is, I would say, the same. So how strong do you love yourself? How strong do you accept yourself? How strong do you have faith inside of you? So strong you can heal yourself. Whatever of healing you have, what kind of disease you have, you can win this war. Because this is kind of a war, you know, without tanks, without bullets, without machinery. But inside, it's much bigger than just this, few tanks and a few bullets. I don't know if you checked, if you watched The Matrix. From my point of view, really like awesome movie. Yeah, my kids has name from the main characters, Neo and Neo and Trinity. Uh, I just used some like Slovenian version. And actually, in this last part, I think it was been like Matrix Revolution. Right now, they're producing like a fourth part. Fourth, it will be fourth this year or next year, I think. But like in this trilogy, at the beginning, at the last, this last part was been, I think, Matrix Revolution. And when you see that Neo is blind, that he cannot see nothing. Yes. So, but he can see with his mind this energy that is around. Oh, Jan, do not worry. You still have 20 minutes, and you can listen back. Yes, Rebecca, the Matrix. Right now will be fourth. I saw the trailer, the same as first part, but with some additional things, which is amazing. Jan, you can watch this from the beginning later. Do not worry. So in this movie was been really like represent that how energy can also be used for attacking in positive and negative way. So because he's using this blindness, but he can see with his mind where is like warm, where is a lot of energy, and where is things that can be attacked or not attacked. Really good movie. I can't wait to see the fourth one because it will be amazing. Whenever you need some kind of maybe help with healings, with this energy, let me know. I can help you. Uh, as Rebecca mentioned, yes, I helped her son. It was really like short therapy that I did to him. I don't know, maybe a few minutes. But it helped him obviously more than perfect, which is from my point of view amazing. Of course, you have to know that kids are really open for this kind of energy. Kids are prepared for this, and they just want to really like. They alone. I don't need to ask his soul, can you allow me that I can heal you, that I can send you? Because they're like, yes, of course. I want to start to feel better. You know, everybody wants to start to feel better if you are smart. But then you have people who are not. No, you cannot help me. I'm in this kind of state that nobody can help me. This negativity. Okay, I don't have that kind of people. You know, so definitely let me know. I can help you, and also I can help you with yourself developing, your self healing. That I give you some paths. Do this, try to avoid this, don't do things like that, be more positive, stuff like that, you know. When you will accept all this, it will be beyond amazing, you know. It is, yeah, yeah. But Rebecca, today we had major breakout with my daughter, you know. We noticed that when she is watching cartoons too much, she can be really like. And today she was watching cartoons for 2 times for like 1 hour. It has been terrible, you know. I have a phone call, and she was crying, "Come to me!" And I had to tell this guy, "Listen, you have to wait." And he was waiting like I think like 5 minutes that I calmed her down, but still she was crying because she wants to achieve something, and we couldn't allow this, you know. It can be really like not so good. But she's not right now in this stage to understand because we have quarantine. She used to go to the kindergarten. She's not going there, and this part is missing for her. You know, as to your son, he's missing father. You know, and this is really big part. But you will see, it will be ups and downs, but not so much as it was. You know. Right now, when you mentioned this, I remember my experience when I went to. It happened that I have some I have some things with one girl, you know, but she was being in a relationship, and she got injured, and I told her, listen, I can come to hospital to check if everything is good, and her boyfriend know that we are like friends, but we were more than friends, you know. And then it was been like that when we were waiting that she went to the doctor, opposite of us there was been sitting one girl, you know, and she felt really not good. She hold her stomach. I can sense that she's not good, you know. And on each side was being a parent, mother and father. And then they asked her something, and she was like, no. And I checked her, and I said, is she? I don't know why. What I asked, what kind of sign is she under the horoscope? And then her mother, no, she's like that. I said, okay, can I can I just try something? And they said, yeah, okay, you know. And she had these pains, as they told me later, like I think 3 4 hours, you know. So I go in front of this girl. I just put my hands, close my eyes, starts to send the energy, starts to send these positive vibes, everything good. Then it was really short, like 2 3 minutes, as for you, Rebecca, you know. And then I stand up and I just do this to her, kid, little girl, everything will be good, do not worry about. And I sit back, you know, and then like after less than a minute, you know, the girl is like, look at her mother, you know, like, and her mother like, what? She called her name. What is wrong? And she's like, it's not hurting me anymore, you know. And she was like, what? And then she looked to her father, it's not hurting me anymore. And I said, listen, you have to go to the doctor. The doctor also checked you. It could be that this will be only like short time. So definitely go to the doctor because you're here, you're waiting, you know. But definitely everything will be good, you know. And the boyfriend of my this friend actually also look at her, and he was later we were smiling because it was like so shocked, you know, because this little girl allow me and accept my healings, and she got much better with just this short therapy. Later, I got some information from my guys that actually these parents are like searching for me, and I want to know what actually happened at that time, because obviously this girl do not have any issues from that time when she was in the hospital. Obviously, because I at the end of the healing I asked the universe, God, my guides, that protect her in future from any kind of disease. you know Obviously this helped so much that this girl has to be right now in like maybe a teenager, uh, definitely healthy because of this short session, and because she was like, she didn't know what I'm actually doing. I didn't touch her. I asked parents, I said, can I just do her something? I will not touch her. And I said, yeah, okay. 2-3 minutes of the session, and that was it. And they're like, it's not hurting. What did you do? We give her some pills, some medicals. Nothing happened. Actually, it depends. If I know where they have some pain, I can focus on this. But definitely, I'm also always saying that I'm asking my guides, to put these negative cells out and replace with new one. So the cause, what is actually happening, people has to figure out themselves. If you will have this mentality for attracting diseases, you will still have it. I cannot heal this, unfortunately. You have to heal that. This is the problem of the person who I heal. I can heal current situation, but I cannot heal the the mind of someone who has this kind of issues. So definitely this is something that people has to realize and say, okay, this and this and this is my problem, this and this I can I can handle, and so on and so on and so on. But definitely they have to figure out why is this happening. Of course, after the healing, I always ask people, you have to tell me what do you think that this brings to this stage, that we are searching for the cause, that all of us sit down and discuss, and then I can give them, okay, listen, you have to do this and this and this and this, that this will help you. Right now, I I washed your car, but from now on, you have to drive only in the sun, that your car will be clean. That you do not go four-wheel driving in the nature. And then, yeah, but my car is still dirty. Of course it's dirty. So I discuss and try to figure out what happened, what was been the cause of this, and then people can do some changes. I cannot think of others. I cannot say that your son will be healthy by the end of his life, because there will be so many situations where he will be infected, not maybe by you and his father, but some other cases. So you started dating someone, and then this person is dump you, or you dump this person, and then you start to feel bad. Of course you will get sick, because whenever you start to feel bad, this negative energy, then you just attract negative energy, and disease small will come, at least fever or a flu or whatever. So definitely that kind of things are happening all the time. So when you start to realize that, actually I know for myself, because I search my health issues for back, that all the time it was been, I was been guilty for all these diseases. I remember it was been like primary school, maybe fourth, fifth grade, like 10, 11 I was been, and we went to the motocross, where they drive with motorcycles, and I run there like really like uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, like 20 minutes. But before I never run. That was been 30 years ago. Right now I'm running last 25 years and also. And when I came home, I was like, oh, I don't feel good. I will get sick. Bang! Of course, I was been sick all week. So I actually attracted with my minds all this. So every kind of disease that I have it, I know that I created for myself with my not feeling good. I remember it was been like a league where there has been like 8 competitions, and because this last competition was being prolonged for 1 week, and I was really pissed off. Really, you have to understand, when I'm pissed off, then I'm really pissed off. And actually, what happened that I got easy flu, the whole week before this last race, and of course on the last race I couldn't run as I wanted, and I lost first overall place for really like maybe 2-3 seconds, and it was really like a terrible lesson for me. But happily I learned that whenever something bad is happening to me, I do not allow that this is infecting me so strong. Of course, when you have some kind of fights, you cannot avoid this, but how long you will be in this fight, it's up to you, because this fight can create negative energy, more negative energy, health issues, stronger health issues, and so on and so on and so on. But on the other case, you also have to know that all of our health situations are not only what we are thinking, but also connected with our past karma, as I spoke a few days ago. So the karma is also something that brings you here, and because of this, you get sick, you don't feel good, and so on and so on and so on. So be aware also for this. But also these cases can be healed with your mind, with your body, with your orientation, and with your vibes. Okay, I have right now like some few minutes. Right now I will say that Jen is still here, Rebecca is still here, and one more person. I don't know if this is L. Just let me know who you are here. I will give you some messages, free messages again, as I do always. So Jen, are you here? Rebecca, I will say that you are here. First, let's see Rebecca, because Rebecca is so kind. No, everybody are kind here. Rebecca, message for you. Rebecca, okay, Jens, that's great. Rebecca, uh, all situations will stabilize for you when you will put yourself together. So when you will put, as I say, when you will put your together, then all situations in your life will stabilize, every single area. Jen, I don't know, I don't know which part of life is this, but maybe you will figure out. So anyone else here, just let me know, or again someone who is hiding, which is good. So Jan and Rebecca, what their messages? Elle, are you here? If you're not here, Rebecca, it is my pleasure. Uh, just let me know who is this third person that I can give free message. Oh, okay, Jan, again, you think that in one area you are finished, but this is only the beginning. Rebecca, it is my pleasure. Did you got my message, Jan? Let me know, or I will write it to you on Skype. No worries. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. So, any ideas? Actually, Rebecca, I think that your idea about this fitness. Okay, Jan, I will write it down on Skype. Rebecca, your idea about these vitamins and fitness in next 2 days, I think that do uh, I will do session based on this theme. Tomorrow I will have one special session. I will not tell you what I will speak about, it will be like connected with today's day, like this Fool's Day, you know. But I will not tell you what actually will happen, what kind of talk it will be, so that you have to come and you see what is actually going on. Okay, girls and maybe boy, I don't know. I hope that you really enjoyed, that you have a great time uh, here, and see you tomorrow at the same time, at the same place. Maybe I will be just maybe 2 or 3 inches there or there, left or right, but definitely I will be here. Also, I bet that you will be here. Have a blessed day, I will say, because you're behind me. Here is already like 11 p.m. I have one reading right now. Yeah, Rebecca, no problem. And we will be in touch. Have a blessed day, sending you love and blessings, and be healthy. Avoid this COVID-19, and just focus on your life. Bye bye.